Happy New Year, guys. This is David from Poke Smash Duo coming at you with a satellarknight deck profile. This deck is pretty cool. I like it. It's fun. It's like probably tier 2 right now, but it's fun. And let's get on with deck profile. I run 3 Deneb, the searcher of the deck, because Deneb, when he's summoned, he can search out a satellarknight from your deck, add to your hand. So he's the row of the deck. So yeah, 3 Altair. Altair is the monster reborn in the deck. When he's summoned, he can bring back one from your graveyard. So that helps you go into rank the XC plays really fast. And yeah, 2 yugioh. He's the foolish burial in the deck. When he's summoned, you send one satellarknight from your deck to your graveyard, and he helps set up for the Altair play. I run 2 because I'm not really a fan of 3, but yeah, 2 is really cool. I run 2 Vega. Vega is really cool. Well, Vega special summons from your hand, so you're pretty much Photonly or something like that. And they still get their effects off when they're special summoned. Remember, Satellars don't have to, any way they're summoned, they get their effects. And now the 1-ups. 2 Honest. Now since the ban list put Honest at 2, this should be interesting to see how it goes, because Honest is a really broken card. Pretty much, he gains you can discard him from your hand during the battle of a light monster, and your light monster gains that much the attack target or your opponent's monster's attack. So pretty much it's automatic. Pretty much they're taking as much life points as your attack is. So if you had a 2500 beater and someone attacked you, Honest, they take 2500 and the monster's destroyed. And 2 is broken, so yeah. And now the 1-ofs. 1 Porkian. Porkian is a really cool card. Well, he's pretty much she is pretty much the Dark World Dealings. You send when she's summoned, you send one from your hand that monster from your hand to the graveyard and draw 1 card. So she's pretty much Dark World Dealings. And 1 Satellite Sirius. Sirius is pretty much the Power Avarice. You add 5 Tellarknight monsters from your graveyard to your deck, and you draw 1 card. So he's pretty much the Power Avarice. And this is a unique tech, but I run 1 Grand Mole for those monsters that you can't get over, like Winda, Construct, and all them. So they bounce it back to the hand, and they do not get the Wish Resolves. They don't get to add the fusion back to hand or spell or trap card. So yeah, that's it for the monsters. Now for the spells, I run 3 Rhoda. Because 3 is broken. It's really good consistency wise. So pretty much it pretty much adds any warrior from your deck to your hand. So pretty much you have 6 Rhodas, including Deneb. So yeah, 3 Pod Duality. This card helps a lot if you need a monster. If you need like a Deneb or something, you add 1, or a trap card you're looking for, you add. But the only problem is you cannot special summon. So you want to use that wisely. If you really don't have anything, just use it. And yeah. 2 Upstart. 2 Upstart, because Upstart, I don't like 3 because it gives your opponent an edge. It can come back to bite you in the butt, but 2 is good. I like 2. And yeah. And lastly, 2 MSTs. It's for the vanities. It's for any spell or trap card that you need to get over. And you can set it like if once they try to vanities you destroy it, so you can go ahead and continue your play. That's it for the spells. And now for the traps. I run 3 Star Nova Alpha. This card is really good because you can, like, it's pretty much a judgment when you pretty much zero, because you send a Satellarknight from your deck to your field to the graveyard, and you negate activation of a spell, trap, or monster effect, and then you draw 1 card. So if you want with the Xyz, they require it to be sent to the graveyard. So if you use that with the Xyz, if you like on your opponent's turn, you can reset for another big play. So I run 3 Call the Haunted, pretty much Monster Reborn. Helps out with the consistency. Like it helps out, like if I have a Deneb in the graveyard or Altair, Call the Haunted, summon Altair, special summon Deneb, search, then go into a rank 4 play. So yeah. 2 Wiretap. It's for those stupid traps that you really need to get rid of, like on the spot. It shuffles it back to the deck, and it shuffles the trap card back to the deck, and yeah, like I want to use it against vanities or skill drain or anything. Anything I think has a threat that I don't have Star Nova Alpha to do. 2 D Prison, because D Prison is good against those monsters that cannot be destroyed by battle. So if you're going against BLs or something, play this and get rid of BLs. Now I run 2 Battle Guard Howling. This card is really cool because if you're targeted by attack or a monster effect, you burn them for the attack of the monster, and then you bounce it back to hand. No, the effect, if it's an effect, it still goes off, but you get, like for BLS and stuff, they take 3,000 pretty much. So, and they have to reset. So yeah. 2 breakthrough skill. I run 2 breakthrough skills, just to get rid of those annoying effects that I can't like on my opponent's turn. So yeah. And now the one compulse for those problem monsters, and 1 warning because who doesn't run warning in a deck. That's the main deck, and now the extra deck, I run 2 Deltros. When Diamond comes out, I'm going to go into 1 Deltros, because Deltros negate, your opponent cannot activate any cards to negate your summon, so no warning, no bombless, nothing. And you can detach 1 to pop a card, and when he is sent from the field to the graveyard, you special summon 1 from the deck. 1 tile monster from your hand in the deck. So if you had like a alpha, if you activate alpha and you send your Deltros, then you can add 1 from your, then you can reset. 1 luminescent Knight, because luminescent he's really good against like monsters that against cards that target, like Sakuretsu, D Prison, anything. So he redirects the target. So if someone compulses you, you can detach 1 and send it, like, to compulse 1 of their monsters. So yeah, he's cool. Ragnar 0, because you'll probably run into those monsters that get attack boosts, like Fire Fist. Cool Forts do it sometimes, so you destroy and draw a card. So yeah. One Omega. Omega is good because he's immune to spells and traps. You detach one, he's immune to spells and traps. So no deep prison, no warning. No deep prison, no mirror force, nothing can hit him. So yeah, he's a lance. To Trevor. Trevor is an excellent card because when he's summoned successfully, you bounce everything. So if you have like a dead Call of Haunted or a dead, I don't know, Phoenix Chain, you send him, you special summon him, they go back to your hand, your opponent's field gets reset, and you get a free direct 2100 attack. So, yeah. One Onarch, because who doesn't need Onarch? Onarch's broken. And he's good for those problem monsters. Except for Killer, because Killer can't be affected by him. But yeah. One Black Ship, because, those negate destroy effects cannot touch him. So yeah. Graniva, because he's good for mirror matching against Satellars, and you detach one, negate a special summon, so he pretty much helps against mirror matching. One Power Dynamo, because he negates the effect and he drops their attack down to 0, so they take 2,000, and when he's destroyed, you get to draw one. So yeah, you're zeroing. One Constell, when you detach one, you can send one card from face-up card from your deck to from the field to the deck, and yeah. One Exciton, because he's a staple, nukes to the field if your opponent has more cards than you. One Abyss Dweller for those problem graveyard effects like Dark World and all that. Yeah. No dice here. And Cowboy. Cowboy is there for the end game. So if they have like 5 special summon defense, burn for 800 and win. So yeah, he's really good. Now, that was the deck profile. Tell me what you liked and tell me what I should run. I'm right. I don't have a Genki right now, but I'm planning on getting some. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and this is David from Poke Yu Smash Show signing off.